discussion with the shareholders, among the many things they were concerned or wanted clarification about is regards to safety and security. Yeah. So as you know, we also publish our maintenance program for safety in the airside component, and again, I would like to think that the shareholders were pleased that we were being transparent in actually not only in the annual report and annual reporting, but also in publishing our maintenance program through our website in an infographics. Yeah? So you yourself can view those things in terms of what we've been doing in regards to at least KLIA. And we clarified obviously that safety at the airport is of utmost importance. Again, this is safety because there is a mandatory compliance of certification for us with civil aviation, but also the authority then for planes to land and depart in our airport. So obviously that's something that any airport operator, especially us as well, as we have to do those mandatory compliances. Regards to security, we clarified that there have been an increase in both visible and non-visible security elements within our airports. Some you will see more uniform personnel in the airport, but you also do not see the increase of non-uniform in public clothes security that is also within our airports. We've also tightened our security procedures with regards to passes, people who walk into our terminals. They're not just passengers, obviously, but they are also people who work at the airport. So the level of scrutiny we do with regards to checks, as well as the issuance of airport passes, has been tightened significantly, and we've conducted even checks to see whether day passes have been extended. That means they have stayed beyond the 1 day period, and there have been some cases of which we've also taken action not only on the individual but the vendors who works for these people who work for these vendors that have slightly overstayed on a day pass basis. We also clarified that security at the ISG airport, which we now own 100%, has been significantly increased, obviously with the recent incidents in Turkey and in Europe in general. We clarified that the government of Turkey has increased the security levels of all points of transportation, including the airport. In our airport ISG, there is a visible presence of uniform authority, police, etc., paramilitary, which is quite common in Turkey. But also you will see that actually perimeter fencing has been included with sensors, as well as watchtowers have been constructed to view all the other open areas outside our airport perimeter. In Turkey, our airport in Turkey as well, security has been tightened with regards to landside access. So as soon as you leave your car at curbside, you want to enter the terminal building, there is a security checkpoint, which has been the practice for multiple years. It's not something new, but that security level has also been increased. So those are assurances and clarification that we provided to the shareholders on safety and security. This is, as any other operating agreement, this is a concession. This is a concession that has been given out to Malaysia Airports Holding Berhad. So the entity that gives out the concession is the federal government. So it's entirely up to the federal government to provide whoever they want, if that's what they want, when our contract with them expires in 2034. Obviously, we are desirous to actually extend that particular concession agreement, And as usual, that's why we are also in discussion with the government consistently about this matter. Well, we like to think that we have created more value that provides excellent returns to the government, in terms of concession fees and user fee. That's something that we feel that we are one of the more productive concessionaires in providing returns to the federal government. The attitude is to actually get a resolution on the period, the time period, rather than looking at the amount. Both parties want to continue the service. It's a matter of extending that contract from the original 50 years, now 25 years, right? So I think that's the intent. The intent is to look at the period, so that the resolution is that they will continue within that 50-year period. Last year, as we ended the year, we ended at about 0.5% growth. In 2015, the projection of 2.5%, taking into account what is happening with our flag carrier, which is Malaysia Airlines specifically. The impact of Malaysia Airlines restructuring to Malaysia airports at KLIA is about 10.9% reduction in total passenger loss, if you will, but also buffered by new airlines that we brought in. And so as that transformation happens, obviously we are looking at not just Malaysia Airlines numbers, but also all other carriers into our airport. There is obviously strong growth in KLIA 2 as well as our other airports outside of KLIA, which shows the strong domestic demand, but also low-cost carrier traffic. Full service carriers are items that we are constantly working on. So again, in our annual report to shareholders, we welcome back British Airways, Air China, and All Nippon Airways in 2015. Recently, we just welcome Shaheen Airlines from Pakistan, as well as Vietjet. So those are things that we constantly prepare, but I think we are in line with regards to our growth. If I may just conclude, as we publish our monthly passenger numbers, you will also notice that as of end of March this year, there was about 3.8% year-to-date, 3.4% year-to-date growth.
For the Malaysian operations, 3.4 like Dato' mentioned, but for the Turkish operation, first 3 months, 19.6. So the average growth for the group is about 6.9% for the first quarter.
As we updated the shareholders, we went through a mediation and we're finalizing a few details, which we would with some conclusiveness, definitely conclude it by the second quarter at the latest.
We want this to be resolved as soon as possible,
or earlier.
Because this has been going on for quite a while. So we had discussions, and there are some final details that we need to agree upon. But we hope to have it concluded as soon as possible.